Hey guys, it's COREROSS and Y10S1 News. Today we've got our latest teaser for the next season of Rainbow Six Siege, and this one is an image, and it has a lot in it. So first of all, we have a doorway, we've got a target, we've previously of course seen that in the previous teasers, and we have an actual metal kind of structure that is over that doorway. There appears to be an explosion on the other side, and there's a drone below as well. And then we have what is presumably the new operator with a new gun. That looks like a trigger finger down there. So that, what is that, a rail gun or some freaking thing? Very unusual looking thing that they're holding. And although this would be perfect for a Castle remaster, I don't think that's Castle that we're seeing there. Then we've also got a lot of smoke. We've got the ribbon we've seen in previous teasers with the X on it. Of course, X being the Roman numeral for 10, and this being the 10th year. We have a weird sprinkler system at the top of this image as well, which is quite prominent, but I doubt they're adding the sprinkler system to the game. And breaking it down further from that, we do appear to have an explosion, I think, happen on our side. So this thing could actually be like explosive resistant, maybe resistant to impact grenades or something like that. And then we do have what appears to be a hole, as the bottom doesn't go far enough down and the drone looks to be moving. So it appears that the drone can get through there, and maybe you can just shoot underneath this like you would a castle barricade. But overall, a very, very cool teaser image and plenty to speculate on. Now, I will let you know that no content creator is getting to play the new season, so none of us have actually sat down and played this new operator. We're all going to be playing it together on a test server whenever that goes live, probably Monday or Tuesday. So my main question to you guys is, what do you think of this? Like, I'm getting the impression that the fire down below is to indicate that this thing doesn't get blown up by explosives. And presumably, of course, it's bulletproof as well, and it has a very clear target to shoot to. As we've seen in the actual other teaser, we know that it opens, but it also closes. And then I'm worried because I've mentioned that I think giving the attackers just simple wooden barricades would actually be OP. So imagine giving them this, a bulletproof barricade they could put on a door, presumably windows as well. You could turn this into either a great way to seal off roamer routes, which is basically what Castle does when people call him the sixth attacker, because he's able to stop you from getting back to site sometimes by accident. And imagine doing that deliberately. And then of course you can potentially also seal off entire bomb sites and then start defusing and things. This is just crazy OP. Unless of course this person has one or two of them maximum, then maybe we can get away with it. Either way though, it does look cool, and very happy to try this new operator out when they are released. This teaser also came alongside some text which said, pushing forward, falling back, there's only one way to find out. Most of the text so far with these teasers hasn't really indicated anything. And still the biggest thing for me is, what the heck is that weapon? Also, give me your best guesses. Is that a female haircut or a male haircut down below? And then do you think the location has any part to play in this? We were all thinking that with Hereford getting blown up, it was going to get remastered or something like that. And that, to me, doesn't look very Hereford. But I think at this point, all our guesses are very much up in the air. Oh yeah, and we haven't actually discussed if this is an attacker or defender yet. Presumably, it's an attacker because we got a defender last time. But this would make an amazing defender as well. Like, actually makes more sense that it would be a defender. But then it would be throwing such shade at Castle if we got a defender who could do his job but better. Now, I did talk about this being potentially explosive proof because of the fire down below. I do wonder though if you can actually shoot it and destroy it. Maybe it's not fully bulletproof. There was barricades that were actually used by Castle in Rainbow Six Extraction, and you could shoot them and it would make holes in them. And that would be kind of cool too, if this actually was able to just be quite literally lit up and it would start to have those segments fall out. That actually would be cool. Now, I want to see, hopefully in the next teaser, some loadout. I'd love to see what guns this person has, because is it going to be attacker with SMGs, assault rifles, DMRs? What will be the kit that will go alongside this extremely cool looking gadget? It's also a very boring gadget, I'll say that, but I'm going to love this gadget. If this is an attacker gadget, I'm going to do what I do in Ready or Not, where I go around compartmentalizing all the different parts of the map by sealing different areas off. And I just imagine myself like jumping into the map, blocking off a couple of roamer potentials, and maybe even just defending them and holding them, and let the rest of the team do their thing. Or of course you jump into sight, slap a couple of these up, and then seal that area off where you can then put the diffuser down. Man, there's so much possibility but it also is a boring gadget. It's a door. It's a door. It's quite literally a door. Now let's go over what else is going to be revealed for year 10 alongside this new operator. So first of all, the reveal is on Sunday, the 16th of February. That means the release date for the new season will most likely be the 4th of March. And we know that we're going to be getting a CGI cinematic this Sunday because it's already scheduled in on Ubisoft's channel as a premiere, and we can see that the thumbnail is Sledge. So we know that we're going to at least have Sledge appearing in the CGI cinematic. I hope we'll see a lot of other characters that we don't normally see show up as well. And presumably, of course, the focus will probably be Damus and his escape from Team Rainbow and the aftermath of the assault on Hereford base. Now, normally we'd also expect a roadmap to be revealed as well, but that would usually happen on a separate day. But there is actually only one reveal scheduled, and that is for Sunday. So either they're doing the season reveal and the roadmap reveal in one panel, which would be kind of nuts for kicking off year 10. You expect year 10 to be a bigger year. Or it could be that the reveal ends with just simply a picture of the roadmap or something like that. Or maybe like a couple of weeks later, we actually have the roadmap getting revealed. And this, either way, seems quite different from normal. And we've seen the marketing so far leading up to this reveal is nothing like that of what you would expect leading up to a brand new year. So my thinking here is probably there's just less content to talk about, which is the opposite of what I was hoping for. Either way, they've only scheduled a small amount of time for the reveal, so don't expect too much from this. We'll probably see the new operator, the season details, and potentially not much else. And then another thing to note is that content creators are not getting early access to the new season, so don't expect a big flurry of gameplay videos to show up on Sunday after the reveal, because no one has actually played the new operator. This means everyone from content creators to players will be jumping in with a new operator at exactly the same time when the test server goes up. Presumably that's Monday or Tuesday, but seeing as everything right now seems a bit weird when it comes to timing, we'll see if that still actually ends up happening as normal. They also told us content creators last time that the test server was coming to console, and it didn't. So maybe it'll happen this time. I actually asked back then what happened, and I never got an answer. So that's also still up in the air. And then, of course, this is going to be the start of the 10th year of Rainbow Six Siege. You might actually not know this, but every single year, Ubisoft releases a new edition of the game. So we're currently on the year 9 edition right now. So, of course, we'll be moving on to the year 10 edition next. And then, of course, there'll probably be balance changes coming with the new season. However, right now, like I say, it's kind of looking a little bit light. So who knows if they'll actually change anything, or they'll do big changes, or they'll do medium changes. It could be just about anything. They also said last season they're looking to ditch the old DirectX this time around, so it will only be DirectX 12. They were going to do that last season, but they delayed it at the last minute, and I believe they did say they're going to ditch it this time. So anyone who just cannot play on DirectX 12, oh dear, that's not good. Anyway guys, that's all we know leading up to the year 10 reveal, which will happen on Sunday, and then it will launch probably 2 weeks from now, and that'll be the launch of year 10 season 1. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.